Get ready for an MMORPG like no other. A game so epic, so grand in scale that it looks to shake the very foundations of the genre. This is Eternal Magic.
The future of Teresia depends on you.
Alright, jokes aside, let me give you a rundown of a brand new MMORPG right out of China. Eternal Magic is developed by DuoYi and is being published by 101XP. 101XP are known for, well, browser MMOs like League of Angels and mobile MMOs like Era of Legends, so you know we're off to a good start. Eternal Magic is set in a huge fantasy world with a flexible class system of which it doesn't really elaborate on, dynamic combat, an interesting MOBA mode, and epic 80-player battles. The MOBA mode seems to be your traditional League mode, move down the map, kill mobs, destroy the enemy base. The 80-player battles are just large battlegrounds pitting players against one another. You have traditional PvP modes like Capture the Flag, Domination, and a Reinforcements mode. Then, finally we have Guild Wars. Moving on, we have PvE. Dungeons come in the form of classic dungeons for all levels, heroic dungeons for players level 60 and above, and chaos dungeons for level 65 and over. Then there's everyone's favorite, daily quests. We also have open world events that randomly spawn and apparently many additional features that they're not currently at liberty to reveal since the game is yet to even go into closed beta testing. There are 6 unique classes to choose between: the Knight, the Gunslinger, the Spellblade, the Priest, the Mage, and the Assassin. It seems as though the game utilizes the holy trinity of classes, tank, healer, DPS, so that's something to look forward to, I guess. I've never really been much of a fan of the removal of tanks or healers in game. In my opinion, I guess it just makes for much too difficult dungeons. Then we have little pay-to-win cash grabs. I mean, adorable little pets that provide players quote-unquote invaluable abilities in battle. I'm sure we're totally not going to have any premium quality abilities or reroll scrolls purchasable through the cash shop. Definitely not. Completely out of the question. Upon reaching level 50, players will obtain their very own personal estate. You can hire slaves, you can have them clean your house, cook for you, send them down to your dungeon, you know, the huge. Additionally, if you play with your significant other, like I play with my wife Mrs. STIX, then you can go on and get married. I'm sure it'll be just as good as in real life, except, you know, the cake isn't real, and we all know that the cake is the real reason you get married in the first place. Finally, and I don't know, this has actually caused a little bit of drama online, but supposedly this is a very female-centric feature. Every female can upload a picture of themselves, a photo, and compete for some really weird little celebrity title status and get a statue of them appearing in the center of the capital city. I'm not sure whether to be disturbed by this or creeped out or flattered that I could essentially have a statue of my wife in the center of the capital city. The combat unfortunately had the UI removed, so gauging whether or not the game is action combat or tab target was impossible, but that might actually be the point. From what I could gather, however, it looked as though the game is definitely using some form of lock-on or tab target style, but again, it's impossible to say without getting in-game to take a look. I feel like we're going in the wrong direction. These days, we're either getting disappointed by indie releases, getting re-releases like DK Online, Warlords Awakening, and Guardians of Ember, or just getting asset flips like this. I don't mean to shit on an MMO, any MMO. I very rarely do this, but this looks like absolute garbage, guys. This is not the kind of game that we should be getting in 2019. This looks like an MMO from the mid-2000s. I get that it's been out in China since like 2016, 2017, but come on, this is not the kind of game we're going to see succeed over here in the West. Look at every re-release that has launched in recent memory. Look at every MMO that has launched in recent memory. The last successful free-to-play MMO was Blade and Soul, and it's been years since we've had anything come close. Cash grabs like this are a waste of time. There might be a few of us interested, sure, but that interest will dry up very, very fast. Eternal Magic looks very dated, the combat looks slow and clunky, and the game is heavily pay-to-win in China. Regardless, Eternal Magic will be going into closed beta testing later this year, so if any of you guys want to try the game out, you can purchase, yes, purchase an early access pack that will guarantee access to the game and a head start. I'll play it naturally just so I can do a video on it, but I have absolutely no hope for it in any capacity. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.